It's your boy LegendsNEWZ here, back with another video, and today I got special for you guys, man. Today we're gonna be back with the Legends Battle Royale. Best team guide. Now this one is for, I think it's for Future TRUNKS Saga, so it's not Future, but it's Future TRUNKS Saga, so it's even more specific in terms of the future units that you use. So you can't really rock like droids or LF Perfect Cell or Future Han. Any other good future units? Huh? Pretty much like them, pretty much. Can't really think of anybody else for real, but like, yeah, so this is a more of a niche future setup and everything. If you guys do find this video to be helpful, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and turn on the notifications whenever I do go live in terms of live streaming or post a regular video, so you guys don't miss out on that. So yeah, without further ado, let's get on with this video. So let's actually take a look at the news. We actually got to read the news because you guys know for every Legends Battle Royale they always have some type of special rules, so we got to read and everything. Us DB fans gotta read, you know, I know, but we got to, bro, so we can build the best team possible. So let's take a look at this. All right, so this is pre-recorded. This is like what, March 2nd. So once reset happens, Legends Battle Royale, it's kind of the rinse and repeat thing. I think we get like what, 10 matches, 2 tickets every day, and all that good stuff. So take a look here. So yeah, episode Future TRUNKS Saga. Okay, current limit break. Godly, okay, all that stuff is still the same. Now the special rule says damage inflicted up against powerful opponent, endurance nullified. Wow, so that means anybody can just nullify endurance? That's what it's looking like. I mean, if I'm reading that clearly, that's what it's basically saying. Like, so everyone gets this ability to nullify endurance? Interesting. Wow, okay, so look, all right, that's interesting. Endurance nullified. Wow, that's gonna shake some stuff up. Endurance nullified, so that means everyone can nullify endurance. Ooh, okay, that's really juicy. Okay, that's a really good special rule right here. Everyone can nullify endurance, and that means anybody on your team, from the looks of it, I could be completely wrong, let me know if I'm wrong or not, but it looked like everyone can nullify endurance. That's what it's basically saying. It says the extra damage to PO, and then it says endurance nullified. So regardless if it says PO units are the ones that get nullified, this guy is suffering because he's the only unit in here that has endurance. Right, so this guy's value goes all the way down because you don't have Future Gohan, you don't have all those other future units that has endurance. He's the only one. I mean, you can even say that Red Zamasu, but are you really rocking this Red Zamasu in TOP? I mean, in PvP? No, you're not rocking him. He's old. He's trash until he gets his Zenkai. He can, you know, be tanky. But him and Sword of Hope Trunks actually takes a huge hit because of that. So I'm assuming they're saying that everyone can nullify endurance, and then that means it actually hurts this purple hit. This purple hit is considered Future TRUNKS Saga, and it actually hurts this Rose because they're the only 2 units, I believe, out of this whole Future TRUNKS Saga that can nullify endurance just by being alive, just by breathing. As soon as they're in the field, they just nullify endurance no matter what. So those 2 takes a hit in terms of their value, and then Sword of Hope Trunks as a monster takes a hit in their value. So I would say if I was to build this team, you gotta have Mai on your team. Mai is the only one in here that does any health related stuff, any in terms of health. So future and girls, I believe. So you want to have Mai on your team just for the health. So getting that 25 health just make you tank a little bit more damage. Now this is gonna be pretty interesting what I'm about to say here, but I feel like this guy is going to be the most valuable unit in this mode. Now the reason why he's the most valuable unit is if the rules is what I'm thinking it is, where everyone can nullify endurance, this guy's going to be the most valuable because he has revival. So that means no one's nullifying revival. I don't think there's anybody in here. I think Sword of Hope Trunks is the only one that has some type of incentive of killing a revival unit, right? I think he's the only one that does that, and everyone else does not have that ability. So not gonna lie to you, this Goku is probably going to be a must-have because if everyone can nullify endurance, then that means Zamasu. I mean, Zamasu's still really good. Granted, I'm not saying that he's terrible, but it hurts him a lot if anybody can rush this guy. So, me personally, I will probably put in my team. I'm probably going to rock this Goku. Now, if we actually look at the teams, look at the colors. Which color is the most dominant? I would say blue is gonna be the most dominant, and I would probably say after blue is gonna be probably purple. Then after purple, probably green. Then I'll probably say yellow, then red. Now the reason why yellow is so low is because there's really only one good viable yellow, and it's really Trunks and Vegeta. Everyone else is pretty meh. He's a Zenkai buffer. He's trash. He's like the best yellow, and then him, he's pretty solid. He has an interesting kit, but not really people gonna be rocking that free-to-play rose. So he's probably the best yellow. And you're gonna be facing some purples. You're gonna be facing a lot of roses and everything. So I really feel like he's a safe option to bring. Not gonna lie to you. Now, in terms of another color that I'll probably rock, it's probably going to be a green. I think you're going to see a lot of greens. You have this future Trunks, this Goku Black right here. You have this new free-to-play Trunks that providing that support. So you guys are going to see a lot of people rocking him. He's free-to-play. You guys are going to see a lot of Zamasu's sort of Trunks. You guys are going to see a lot of VB. You guys are going to see a lot of Revival Goku. So having a green unit is actually going to be really important. Now, me personally, the best green unit in here is easily this Green Vegeta. This Green Vegeta providing support for God Key and Vegeta clan units. So if you do rock some type of setup like this, or a future setup where it's just God Key and Vegeta clan, which is pretty much a lot of them, he's going to be having good support. He's a Zenkai unit. He can lock you in with his strike, with his ultimate card. So me personally, I'll probably rock him on this team setup as well. Now in terms of purple, right, I still think Rose is still the best purple in here, not gonna lie to you. I don't think there's any other purple unit that's really touching Rose at all. Like none of them are in the same level as him at all. So I'll probably put Rose like this. And then in terms of a red, I'm probably not even going to bring the red because everyone's going to bring a blue. Blue, like I said, blue's the best color in here. So, oh yeah, in terms of greens, you guys could actually bring this Goku right here. You have this guy high stars. This guy's an absolute wall, absolute tank. So I'll say if you guys have this guy at 6 stars or higher, this guy is actually really good too. So I'm not actually, him and Vegeta is actually pretty solid. This guy, he absolute wall, super annoying to deal with. The only problem is he has no offensive prowess, but what he does on the defensive side in terms of tanking, removing buffs and everything like that, this guy is destroying core, destroying Dragon Balls. This guy does his role amazingly. So if you guys do want a defensive green unit, you guys can rock him. Me personally, I'm going to go with the Vegeta, just more offensive and everything like that. And I only have him at 4 stars, so I don't feel comfortable rocking him. I'd rather have a 14-star Zenkai 7 than a 4-star EX unit, but this guy's really solid as well. This green Zamasu's pretty okay. I'm not going to lie to you, he's alright. But like I said, this green Vegeta or that EX Goku. Now in terms of reds, I probably wouldn't even rock a red on here. I'll say the best red is definitely Kurotamaru Zamasu, but like I said, everyone's gonna rock a blue. Everyone's gonna rock a VB. Everyone's gonna rock Clapku, Sword of Hope Trunks, this Goku Black, this Trunks here, this Zamasu here. So me personally, I probably wouldn't even rock what's name in here. I wouldn't even rock a red. Red is easily the worst color in here. So if I was to put someone in here, I'll probably put a Zenkai buffer right here. So I'll probably maybe put either this guy, Future Goku Black, the Zenkai buff Trunks and Vegeta, because he's not getting that much blast attack on this setup here. You guys can go with VB, the Zenkai buff Clapku if you want to. You guys could put even this Zamasu here, just a Zenkai buff this Rose. So me personally, I'll probably put a unit that can Zenkai buff one of your main units that you bring throughout the field. So I don't know who I'm gonna put in this middle spot, but this is probably gonna be like my team setup. I'm trying to think about just units that people are going to bring a lot. So it's gonna be a lot of blues, a lot of greens. So you gotta have a green, you gotta have a blue. Me personally, I think Clapku is gonna have the most value because he has the Revival unit. Like I said, if everyone is able to nullify endurance, then his value goes all the way up. Rose, I think he's just there because he's just one of the best purples. He's the best purple in here, so you gotta bring Rose. This guy's all right. He's okay bringing support, but he's just not on Rose's level. And then me personally, you could actually just bring this Goku, this Zamasu here if you want to, just to have like endurance and revival, just to be a little bit more annoying. But if you do get caught slipping with the Zamasu, he's basically over. So I honestly don't know. It's like you might as well just play without a revival. But Zamasu, you can't say Zamasu's trash though, because his individual kit is still respectable as well. So little things like that you gotta take account of and everything. But say for example, this green Vegeta catch him slacking though. Say if you pop a main ability on this Zamasu, he pops his ultimate card from the special rules. It look like everyone can nullify endurance. So that ultimate card basically can nullify endurance and snipe this Zamasu, for example. So little stuff like this Vegeta actually, his value actually goes up a lot. So I don't know who I'm gonna put in this middle slot. It's either gonna be VB, it's either gonna be him, it's either gonna be him, or it's going to be Zamasu. So I don't know who I'm going to put in this middle slot. I'm probably just going to wait and see what I'm feeling, but this is going to be my main 5 right here. So in terms of equipments, before we actually leave, there's actually 3 equipment that you guys need to have for this event. So there, let me actually go here. There's the pure future strike damage one, right? There's this one right here where it is you get pure strike damage for per future units that's on your team. Now the problem is this Goku is God Key related, right? This Goku's God Key related, so he doesn't count as a future unit, even though he's part of the future Trunks saga, which is weird. You know what I'm saying? It's weird. So me personally, this isn't gonna hit as hard because if you rock Revival Goku, he's not a future unit. So if you don't have that, if you want to rock Revival Goku and you're rocking him all the time, then you're probably gonna have to go with a God Key related bench or a Saiyan related pure attack. So me personally, if I was to rock this team for this Trunks has a pure future, right? He has a pure future one that does pure blast for whatever future. But like I say, if I'm rocking Revival Goku every single time, he's only gonna get 10 instead of 15. So me personally, you'll probably have to go and farm this equipment where he has pure for Saiyans. So everyone on your team is a Saiyan, right? You can get the extra 15 here. In terms of the strike attack side, like I said, if you're gonna rock Revival Goku on your team, then you can't go for this one because he's not a future related unit. You'll have to go for this equipment right here that does the pure strike attack for each Saiyan. Battle member is for Gaiki Saiyans, and the Beerus event is actually live right now, so you guys can actually go and farm this equipment up right now. So go to the Beerus equipment, you're able to grind this up. This is for Gaiki Saiyans, so Rose can use it, Green Vegeta, VB can use it, Trunks and Vegeta can use it, so stuff like that. Now, if you're not rocking a team that doesn't have the Gaiki Goku, the Revival Goku, then you guys can go with the Revival team setup. You can go with the, not Revival, the future pure equipment where you guys can actually rock this equipment. Because Revival Goku, if you're rocking an all future team that does not have Revival Goku on there, then you guys can rock this one that gives them up to 18 pure strike to, like, say, Rose, VB, or somebody like that. And if you're rocking a future, like I said, without Revival Goku, you guys can rock this equipment that gives pure for blast attack size, so up to 15, which is nice. And then you guys can actually rock this new plat equipment. So if you guys do actually have a Vegeta clan unit, so that free to play Trunks and Vegeta, the green Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, the Zenkai one LF green Vegeta, then you guys can rock this as long as you're rocking a PO unit. So like Rose, Zamasu, those are pretty much the 2 powerful opponents for that arc. So you guys can rock this, but it's a really neat setup where you gotta have a Vegeta clan and a powerful opponent on the same team to get the pure strike and the pure blast on it and everything like that. So yeah, that's pretty much it with this video. This equipment is actually really good too. This is for future Trunks saga, so just double defense and health restoration. So just putting it on a unit like Revival Goku or Zamasu, just someone that's a tank, just to tank more hits and everything like that. So yeah, hopefully this guide helped you guys out. Let me know what team you guys are rocking, and let me know if I'm actually right or wrong about the endurance thing. I think it means that everyone can nullify endurance. That's what I'm assuming. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. I'm curious to see what people are going to rock with that new mode. That's going to be pretty interesting. So yeah, Revival Goku is the value king. Like, comment, subscribe, and agree with, man. I'm out. Peace.